My face is breaking out. And I was going to put a filter on it to cover it because I felt insecure. But then I was like, you know what? This is who I am. We all get pimples. Like, girl, it's okay. Let me put the alcohol, good old alcohol, and talk to y'all while I talk about this. Okay, so I'm about to invite y'all in how I be having conversations. And I probably never even showed this to anybody, but I just wanted to capture it because I was sitting here talking and I was realizing how I talk to myself, but I be talking to God because God is in me. So, excuse me. So when I'm like talking to myself, I'm really not talking to myself. I'm like talking to God. Okay, but anyway, I was talking about music and I was like, oh my God, there's another pimple. I'm about to stop the video. Okay, but anyway, I came here to say, yeah, like with music, it just hit me because I'm listening to my music and I'm like excited all over again. I was having a really crappy day and started listening to my music and then my music made me so happy. And I'm like, well, if it could do that for me, then maybe it could do it for other people. Well, maybe it's just doing it for me because it's me and it's my voice. But I'm like, no, it really did something. But then again, it's like, I don't know, it's so like this tug and war. I'm like, maybe it's just me. Like maybe it's just a personal thing. Like it's not gonna have this grand impact that I wanted to have. And then even if it does have this great impact, right? Like the music industry has been exposed so much that I'm not even like the it was something so beautiful about like making it, right? Like it was like, oh my God, like if I get signed, if somebody notices me, if people really want to like help me, pursue this career and highlight me and help boost me to the next level, then I know that I'm on the right track and I know I made it. But now it's kind of like you're realizing so much about the industry and so much about like the gatekeepers and the darkness that lies beyond just your gift when it comes to the music industry and signing deals, that I'm just kind of like, I ain't even really trying to go that route. Like, to each his own, but I can screw up my own life, and Lord knows I have. I am 32 years old. I've done enough in my 32 years of living. I don't need nobody else to do nothing else for me. Lord knows, like when I praise and I worship, my tears flow is because I know everything I've done, everything that's been done to me, all of what I've dealt with life. And it's a really personal moment with me and the Spirit and the Father because He just succumbed. Oh my God, I might get emotional. He's just held on to me and made sure that I always stay afloat, head above water. Okay, like drowning, but my face is like at the surface where I still can breathe. Okay, and so the fact that He cares enough and loves me that much to not put more on me than I could ever handle is grace. Okay, and I just don't know if I would have ever been able to make it. And that, like, I'm like, I wasted so much time. I wasted so much time. If I would have just ever, I wouldn't have been able to made it in that music industry. I was cutting up out here with the broke people, cutting up. Okay, so I can only imagine how I would have been if I would have had a racks and stacks and limelight and all. God saved me, so I'm not even pressed about that anymore. And the more I think about why I wanted to sing is because not only did I enjoy singing and have a gift of singing, it's because of the luxuries that comes along with singing and making it. So now that I'm older and I'm wiser, I want to use my gift in a different way. I truly want to connect. I don't care about being a billionaire. I don't care about being a millionaire. When they just want a really nice penthouse suite at the top of somewhere beautiful where I wake up every day and I can open my curtains and I can see a view and I can see a sunrise and I can see the sunset and I can just thank God for where He's brought me. I just want to make great music and I want to connect with people. I want people to hear my music and feel safe, feel connected. I don't want nobody to feel like they need to shoot up nobody or they want to have promiscuous sex or they want to, like, I don't want that for me. I don't want that for the world. I want safety. I want peace. I want love. I want forgiveness. I want people to know that no matter what you do, you can come back to the original you. You are still inside of you. You haven't went anywhere. There's different forms of you, there's different versions of you, but you are still there. And I know how it is to have these outer body experiences and have these identity crises and to be hurt from the world, from people, from your parents. And hurt people. And I get that more than anything. And I want to relate to those people. I want to talk to those people. I want them to understand that they're not alone, that I understand them, that I forgive them, whether nobody else forgives them. And that it's okay because people get frustrated, people get tired, people are human, people get angry. But it's really nice to know that you can come back home, okay? And home is inside of you. Whether if you don't have a physical home, you will always have a spiritual home. So I want to make music for stuff like that, for people like that, for situations and instances like that. And if I could be in a room with a crowd, I was at an open mic the other day, and in the church, the people went crazy for this set, this wife and this husband. They came out there and they was performing, and the church got so excited. Like, that is a crowd. That is enough. You don't need 1.4 million people streaming you. You don't need, I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm human. We want that. We are admiring that. We look forward to that. We adore that. That is something to, you know, try to obtain. But if you don't obtain the world, it's okay because the world is demonic and it's evil and it's unsaturated and it's nasty and it's complex and it's ruthless and it's just all these things that don't really equate to who you truly are in the inside because God has planted a seed inside of us that is like a flower that flourishes, okay? And like, I want to be around people who can help water me, who can help cover me, who can help protect me, speak over me, love me. So if I'm not for the world, I have to come to accept that as a physical being. But spiritually, there is something that I am looking for, as in the applause. And in being in the church the other day, that helped me understand, like, it don't have to be the whole world. It can just be your world, your circle, your people, your love, your life, your world. Your world is not the whole world because the whole world is the whole world. We go to the grocery market every day and we see people that we'll probably never see again. Like, that's the world. But when you go home, when you have your church peers, when you have your circle of friends, when you have your meetings at work, like, that is your world. I want my world to be at ease with me. And if they congratulate me, they come and support me, they love me, they spin my records, like that is making a difference. Like that is making an impact on this world. And so I just wanted to take a moment to remind myself that, Monet, if you never become this big old celebrity, this big old persona, this big old whatever that you've always dreamed, that you're afraid that you may not make, because it's 2024 turning to 2025 and everybody is trending and everybody wants to be hot and everybody want to be it and everybody. And I'm trying to figure out, am I cute enough? I'm cute, right? Like, why am I not streaming? Why is my songs not doing it? Why? Like, it is okay, because I want to remember the messages where somebody wrote to me and said, "Hey, you inspired me. Like, yeah, keep doing you." Or, "Hey, like, I really like what you're doing," or, "Your music is dope." Like, I want to remember. I don't want to surpass that. That is victory. That is fan base behavior. Like, that is what I'm asking for. And if you don't appreciate the little things, then how you gonna ever appreciate the big things? When is the big things gonna be enough if you don't appreciate the small wins? So I don't want to reach for anything more than what is God is willing to give to me. If God said that's enough, then that's enough. But I want to keep reaching now. I ain't saying that there's a plateau. I'm not saying that I'm going to stop. I'm going to keep going to where I feel like I can go to. I want to keep persevering, because that's the test. And I do feel like if I keep going and I keep fighting through the barriers and fighting through the fears and going through the tears, then everything will be okay. I'm finally in a place where I'm not afraid of my own voice. I'm not afraid of putting my voice out there. I'm not afraid of saying, "Hey, this is who I am. This is what I got going on. Like, this is my sound." I'm finally at a place. Like, it took me so long to get here. Never thought I would. I'm finally there. So it is all a process. It is all a journey. But I just want to put this little benchmark in there. Oh my God, it's almost 15 minutes. Okay, I'm done. But I just want to put that benchmark out there so I can look back on this later, and just remind myself that I started somewhere. And no matter where I go, whether it's up or down, I started. I started. I did what I thought I could not do. I did what I thought I would never do. I did. I really did. And I haven't had time to really sit on that. It's kind of wild. But I did that. And I'm going to keep on doing it because it's what I want to do. So peace and love to you, girl. I love you. With your pimples. We love you. All 20 personalities, okay? Because there's a lot of personalities up in here. I be like, Lord Jesus, just take the wheel. The conversations I be having with the Lord, y'all just don't even want to hear. But it be so funny. And I just love God for just accepting me for who I am and letting me come to him as a humble servant, because I love him so much. And though I am not perfect and I do fight with my flesh, I'm always constantly striving to be his, his, his. So on most days it's not enough, but on some days it is. And I'm grateful that I'm always his. Okay. Period. Mic drop. Pew. That's enough. I love you. I love me. I love y'all. If I ever drop this and I should have jumped to anybody, because this wasn't even for the people, it was for me. I'm talking to myself right now, like a cute little diary, visual diary. But if I ever drop this gem to the world, or if anybody ever sees this, then just know to always be authentically yourself, because you will always be you. And if you ever get lost, you will always come back to you. And that is the truth. That's the God given truth. All right, we have 14 minutes and 30 seconds. This is absurd, so I'm out of here. Peace and light. I love my life. Bye.